Oh, hey friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, this just wouldn't work without you guys. It's game day, guys. And of course, you know, Jobu, we got to have our game day chili. So I'm in here making some Texas red chili, which is just basically a nice meat chili, kind of a very basic flavor-filled chili. Lots of meat. Lots of pepper paste in there, and no beans. It's actually a real good chili. So guys, here it is. Unfortunately, we're coming down to the wire on the season. We don't have much left to play, and our playoff hopes aren't great, but we still have playoff hopes. One thing I find interesting is how often people try and get you that gotcha moment, because people out there are trying to call me out and say, you know, you gave up on the team a couple weeks ago. You're a bandwagon fan. And it's like, no, not exactly. I didn't give up on the team. I faced reality because it was looking pretty bad when we went through 3 games where we looked totally pathetic, couldn't get a touchdown pass to save our life, and literally had the worst stretch of football that our team had ever had. And at that point I said, I'm not sure exactly how I feel about the team and what the team should do, because at that point we were at rock bottom. And unfortunately, before you can change, you have to hit rock bottom. And looking at it objectively, you said to yourself, well, if we're not going to make it to the Super Bowl, and that's what everything is really measured on, going to the Super Bowl, then the best thing may be losing out, getting rid of Jason Garrett, and getting high draft picks. Because for the long-term goal of the team, that is what you want. But things turned around, and now you got hope. So I'm trying to understand how that is being a bandwagon fan. To me, a bandwagon fan is a guy who turns off, leaves, doesn't talk about it, doesn't wear Cowboy paraphernalia, you know, only is there when they are truly winning. Well, guys, I never stopped with my Cowboys. I was always there with my Cowboys. So to say that I was just a bandwagon fan, that couldn't be further from the truth. But, you know, believe what you want to believe. If you want to say I'm a bandwagon fan and I'm hypocritical, no problem. You do you. And if you feel that way, feel free to go ahead and go other places, because I'm going to do what I've always been doing, which is try and tell it like it really is. It's just that simple. There's plenty of other YouTubers out there. There's plenty of other channels that you can watch. You don't have to enjoy this one. You don't have to be here on this one. This is just what I do. Now, anybody who questions my loyalty to the Cowboys, you're an idiot. I live and breathe the Dallas Cowboys every single day. I live with them, die with them, go to bat for them, the whole 9 yards. So that's all I'm going to say about that. The fact that every Sunday, even during the losing streak, I'm sitting here live streaming, cooking game day chili, live streaming, talking about my Cowboys. That's not a bandwagon fan. But hey, it is what it is. But anyway, we got a couple of early games here that are important. We got the Panthers and the Packers. Technically, we can't lose with either of these teams losing, because in the end, we need the Packers to lose at least one. We need the Panthers to lose 2, or if not the Panthers, Atlanta. I'm kind of worried about Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is one of those special players that just always seems to get the play in, no matter what the odds, you know? And I don't really want it to come down to the wire where we have to worry about Aaron Rodgers losing the last game. I think I would rather see Green Bay lose one early. The Seattle game, well, really doesn't matter, because if we win out, we'll be ahead of Seattle. So the key game really for us is Atlanta of course, against the Bucks, but I don't see the Bucks having any more of a chance than the Chicago Bears had against the Lions. So the main game that we're going to be consistent or worry about probably is going to be that Panther game. So hopefully, Panthers man up. They beat Green Bay, and we can take a step further ahead if we win tonight. Now, for our Cowboys, we may be facing the Raiders at the right time. The Raiders, Amari Cooper's not playing. Khalil Mack is banged up, just like our offensive line. And they have a whole string of injuries. Literally, their injury report is double the size of ours. So, it's a road game, of course, which are never easy. But we got a shot. And so we'll just have to wait and see what we're going to see and see what our Cowboys do. So I'm going to get this chili done, and I'm going to start watching the early games, and I'll keep you guys updated. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Let's make this a great game day.